It's been a while since I've lived up to the name of my channel. So here's the Motorola 6X32E. It's a 6 transistor set from 1957, and it was built in the USA, if you can't tell by the look of this thing. It's a very sturdy and heavy set, weighs over a pound. I just got this one working last night, actually. Well, it was working when I received it, but it didn't sound great because of bad electrolytic capacitors. So after replacing all four of those little guys, the set sounds great. That tuning knob there is a machined piece of aluminum. One solid piece. The tuning knob is fairly small, which makes it a little tough to tune, but that's compensated for a little bit by these little notches in the tuning knob that allow you to get a good grip on it.
School, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick.
Eastern, supported by the Food Bank of the Southern Tier, looking for a food pantry location in Waverly, New York.
Los Angeles, the Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Notre Dame had the game in hand for the most part when they turned the ball over.
They really should have put gear reduction tuning on this set. It sounds a little better at night when the local AM music station isn't broadcasting at full power and kind of overloading some of these older sets. As you can see, the handle can be snapped into 3 different positions, and it only rotates along the back of the radio. It's fairly common to see damage to the handle or even severed antenna wires on these Motorola sets that have the antenna built into the handle. People sometimes force the handle forward and break it. I have one set that's unfortunately dead because of that. The antenna wires are all torn out from the person. Looked like they moved it in a circle many times and just tore all the wires internal to the handle. Someday I'll have to split that open and fix that. This one's in excellent cosmetic shape, and it was a lucky buy it now, actually. I happened to check eBay at just the right time when I was on vacation. The only cosmetic damage is a chip out of the paint. I was able to mostly hide that with layers of black and green Sharpie. Got that to a fairly close match. At least it's not so immediately obvious. The case is made out of aluminum, so it was a silver spot originally. There's a Motorola logo with a little transistor symbol next to it. It also says transistor on the top here. I believe this knob was originally clear. I think it's just yellowed with age. It runs on 4 AA cells in this little holder here. And the original one's in great shape. They're often cracked or corroded, so it was nice to find one with an intact battery holder. You can see all the transistors are top hat style GE made units, although they have the Motorola logo on them. They were, I guess, specially produced for Motorola by GE. This set and the others like it are very annoying to service. I've worked on a couple of them with mixed results. This is the best one of them all. To service it the quote proper way, you've got to unsolder a bunch of chassis mount studs from this double-sided circuit board. There's at least 4, and they've got some wires attached to them. It's difficult to do that without damaging the circuit board, and I've had bad luck with that before. So what I did on this one was, since there's a gap between the circuit board and the metal plate it's soldered to, I was able to get my soldering iron in there and undo the connections on most of the electrolytic capacitors. The tricky one is this one right here. Now, a trick I found for that one, kind of out of not wanting to, pull the board out for just that last cap, was clip the one lead of the cap. It's a axial cap, and then just twist the capacitor until the other lead twists itself out of the solder. It's stronger than the solder, so it's able to break free. And then I was able to just solder the replacement cap in from the top. It's obviously not as pretty as if I had removed the board fully and done it the right way, so to speak, but lower risk to the set. And now it works well. Only 2 of the 4 caps were bad in this set, actually. Usually these Illinois brand caps are all bad. Here's one of the ones that failed. You can see there's dried up electrolyte on there. And I need to put this piece back in. I found out where it goes. It goes over there. It's just to keep the batteries from rattling. Well, thanks for watching. One little aside, I'm thinking about starting a second YouTube channel for all the things I want to do videos on that aren't radios. My video of the record player didn't get as many views as my radios normally do, which kind of suggests there's people on here that aren't really interested in anything other than radios. So if you can think of a good name for a channel for all sorts of other random things, let me know.